Hey Alex, many important conversations are being held across the country as people fight for equality and injustice following the death of George Floyd. The McCalls, a family bonded by basketball here in Bakersfield, have had these conversations always inside their home, but now they're trying to have these conversations and share their voice outside of those walls, together sharing one strong message.
As a parent, you feel proud with the fact that your kids have made it this far, because knowing that some of the things that could possibly happen.
The McCalls are a basketball-loving family, with nearly every member having an impact on the court. Now, they are focused on having one in their communities.
To be able to know that people listen to us, listen to our family, that we have respect in Bakersfield, and that people can see that we're trying to positively impact the city, the state, and this country.
Erica is one of 6 siblings, as her and her sister Dewana both play professionally. She's using that platform to make her voice heard.
It's just all about sharing the education with them, sharing your own experiences, and hopefully it's something that can reflect on and that they can change their mindsets about.
Her dad, used to be women's basketball coach Erica McCall, recognizes the need for change in this country, even having seen strides taken from when he grew up in Alabama during the 70s and 80s.
And it still gets me really emotional because I really still don't have an answer. The other day I felt, helpless, because if they comply with the officer, and look at what happened to George. Look at what happened to Mr. Floyd. Where I grew up, it was definitely black and white. It was nothing in between. Looking at today and looking at how things are going, the protests are going, and you see all the different colors, different races. You got white, you got black, marching together. It really feels good, and to see that happening.
For Erica, growing up black had its own challenges.
Being black in Bakersfield, I can't say that it was necessarily tough. My dad had a different, experience in growing up. But for me, it was always just being that 1% in class. It's a lot of pressure to live in Bakersfield as a black person. Just always making sure you do the right thing so that people can look in you a certain kind of way so that you can make it far. Because I had to do the extra steps, We say as black people who have a disadvantage, we have to do more.
So I try to carry myself with that pride, with that dignity that I am a black man living here in Bakersfield, that you can be successful, but at the same time, you still have to know that you are a black man and that you are still being sometimes critiqued on a lot of different things that you do.
As communities nationwide protest for racial injustice, this family believes that George Floyd and countless others are leaving a legacy of change.
I've always tried to do with my own family and my kids especially is try to keep them out of harm's way, not have to have them experience a lot of the things that I've went through. And that's something that you always want for your kids. You want better.
It starts with change from up top, and then it trickles down to the bottom. Once we get change up top, I think we'll see a huge turn in how black people are treated across the world, because just every day in our everyday lives, we're scared.
As Coach McCall continues conversations with his team of female athletes, Erica is ensuring her own voice isn't silenced.
We're just as vulnerable, and I hope people can recognize that. And black women all across this country, that we stay empowered, that we stay united, we stay together. And with that, I think that change can come, and that will definitely show a lot of people that together as one, we can do it.
Awesome. Wow. And I want to thank both Erica McCall and Erica McCall for sharing very important perspectives on this. And although you can tell they're a very close-knit family, they do come from different backgrounds. So what they each had to say holds weight during this time. And especially as everyone, those behind us as well, are honoring the life of Breonna Taylor today, who would have turned 27, although her life was cut short. She was fatally shot at home by police. We'll have more on this celebration coming up. But until then, live in downtown Bakersfield, I'm Carrie Osep. Send it back to you.